Dumelang barimini thobela enda. Minjani mufukile? Mifukile. In today's video I've got the all new Vw Amarok, and unfortunately I have to use my phone as the microphone because my small microphones were not charged by my brother, which is my PA, and he's probably watching this. So please leave a comment down in the comment section below. Let him know that he should charge the microphones. So coming back to the all new Amarok, it is not so different from the old generation Amarok that they had. Unlike all the other bakkies in its variant, like the new Hilux that's coming out this year, it's totally different. The Ford Ranger that is already out is also totally different. So this is the only bakkie that I feel have not changed so much when it comes to appearance. As you can see, they've thrown the big badge VW in front of the front grille with the front camera there. We've got the embedded Amarok there. We've got these lovely sublime headlamps, and I call them sublime because in the evening this thing is so freaking crystal clear, guys. It is so clear, very visible. And the nice part about it, come check this out, it's got IQ light, which means the LED matrix in this is very intelligent. It is so bright, but it will make sure that it does not beam ahead of oncoming traffic. So the new Amarok this is a Pan Americana, by the way. It's not just any Amarok, it's a Pan Americana. And then we've got the Adventure, which is the one being the fully spec top of the range of the Amarok. But this is also still the top of the range. This is good for city life as well as dirt road. So it comes in with the 17-inch alloy rims, going all the way up to 21-inch alloy rims. With the 17-inch alloy rims, I think the big advantage here is that the tires become so thick, and that is actually good for off-roading when you're in the dirt, in the mud, you know, on stones and whatnot. We've got your plastic side skirts or side skirts to get into the car. Plastic, yeah, not really my style. I mean, you're paying almost over R1 million for this, and you get, come on man, come on, bakkies. And it seems to be the thing with all these bakkies, except for the Ford Raptor. But all the other bakkies come with plastic side skirts over here. And of course, this car, everyone knows, it looks like a Ford Ranger. It's giving Ford Ranger. Let me let you guys know the bombshell. Vw Amarok approached Ford Ranger, and they worked together to produce this bakkie. So therefore, a lot is Ford Ranger. Take special attention to this. Look, Ford Motor Company. If you look deep in there, Ford Motor Company. Come all the way to the back, and you'll notice Ford Motor Company. So hey, the chassis is Ford Ranger. A lot of things is Ford Ranger. The only body parts that were carried over from the Ford Ranger into the Vw Amarok is obviously the side mirrors, door handles, and the roof. The rest, VW had embedded their own body, their own interior design and whatnot. But the chassis is also Ford Ranger, but they did not give them the suspension that they have on the Ford Ranger. Now, let's rock into the back of the vehicle. I want to show you something that I find really irritating. I mean, it's a new bakkie. We're in the next generation bakkie, guys. Come on. I think Ford would not complain if VW had just put the freaking side step here. The side step, you know, to just easier to go in there. Now I've got to go the old school, step on the rim, step on the tire. It is a hassle to get in here, but eventually we made it, guys. We made it. This is the loading bed.
So guys, right here I had my PA display how easy it is to open the boot lid or tailgate of the bakkie. If you do know what it is called, just let me know down in the comment section below. And the back view of the bakkie looks so amazing, guys. I don't know what you guys think. I prefer the back view over the front view. We've got 4Motion on the side, 4Motion on the butt lid as well. Just to remind you that you're in a 4-wheel drive vehicle that can be switched also into a 2-wheel drive vehicle. The side of the vehicle, yeah, okay. The front, it's giving you Bucky, it's giving you present, you know. It's slightly nice. I think better colors would do better in this particular Bucky. Better color. I've seen the blue color on the Avenger. The Avenger is great, guys. Look out for the Avenger. Avenger is very, very beautiful, even though it will cost you a knee and an arm. The all-new Amarok has a ground clearance of 205 millimeters, as well as the loading bed can take up to 974 kgs and has a brake towing capacity of 3.5 ton. So yeah, it's livable with this bike, very much livable. I mean, who wants to carry things more than 1,000 on the back of their bakkie? You probably ruin the suspension at that time and point. I'm obsessed, guys, with these LED lights at the back of the Amarok. It's different from all the other bakkies. It's unique, it's nice, it's giving futuristic, you know. You get my point, guys. You get my point, guys. The bakkie does come with the spare wheel, same setup as the Ford Ranger. How you'd unroll the spare wheel and where the spare wheel is. And of course, yes, the loading bed looks exactly like the Ford Ranger. Like I did say, guys, Amarok did work with the Ford, so there's a lot of twin thinking going on between Amarok and Ford Ranger. Same with the plugs, 12-volt sockets, you know, almost everything is the same as in the Ford Ranger. Same with the roller shuttle. The roller shuttle, if you want to get a roller shuttle, you're gonna sit yourself back 28,000 rand. And when you close the roller shuttle, you still get some lights beaming inside. So yeah, whatever you're gonna be putting in there, whoever's gonna be stuck in there, if you're gonna kidnap someone, guys, you know, you guys are busy in SA, the person will still be visible due to the light. As I was looking at the engine and I found another compartment there that says Ford Motor Company. Would you look at that? The engine as well is from Ford, guys. Interesting, hey? So this is a 4-cylinder with a power output of 184 kilowatts with 580 newton meters of torque.
Coming to the back of the vehicle, as a friendly reminder, as you guys know, I am 168, 167, so I'm not that tall, I'm quite short. That's around about 5'6" or 5'7", 5'8", I'm not sure. But coming into the back, this is the amount of knee room that you have. The foot room below is good for me, super good. Depending on how tall the person in front of you is going to sit and roll back their seats. But this is the knee room for a person my height. The headroom is quite very distant, so you could fit a lot of 3 adults in the back quite easily. If you're 6'3", 6'4", you might have a problem, but nah, I doubt it. The vehicle is spacious enough, it's big enough. The room in here will be sufficient for anyone that is over 6 foot, I think. We've got 12-volt sockets over here. You've got your 3-plug charge. There is no USB ports. That's funny. VW, why don't you guys have USB ports? I mean, everyone carries their cable at this day and point. Anyways, that's it for the back.
I think to some extent, us as South Africans should come to a point whereby we all agree that the new Gutsmelas on the road are riding on bakkies, eh? Real nice.
So yeah, the interior is very nice, guys.
The interior, I think, is nice personally. It's just a few things that I don't like, like this part, the center console doesn't have enough space, the cup holders, everything is just so squished up. The screen, it's not as spacious as in the Ford Ranger, but it's smooth. We've got leather steering wheel. Oh, this leather is very, very leatherish. It's leathering, guys, if you get what I'm saying. We've got leather running through the trim of the vehicle side door. We've got orange stitching, which reminds me of Wild Track orange stitching, Ford Ranger again. But anyways, we've got a VW steering wheel. We've got a digital cluster with multiple functions, as well as the steering wheel is a multiple function steering wheel. You've got controls here, volume, speaking to the digital cluster via your steering wheel. The digital cluster is a very busy thing. We've got your speed gauge. You've got also lane assist. It sweeps and swivels over into the lane in case maybe you getting out of your lane and maybe you're just tired and you want to fall asleep. You've got also anti-collision on, and in terms of the infotainment screen, I personally think VW could have done better in terms of handling your climate control, because there's no way you can be operating climate controls here. Literally, you have to operate the climate control on the screen, which will make you pay attention to the screen and forget that you're driving, and you might bump into something. But anyways, nonetheless, nice thing about the climate control over here, you can have it on auto, which means the vehicle will detect the temperature outside of the car and adjust to aircon or heat. So that is one thing that is nice about it. And speaking about the drive feeling of the vehicle drives very well. It's comfortable. The Ford Ranger is very comfortable, but this is a little bit more comfortable. So I don't know what VW has done to the suspension, but this one is a bit more comfortable. It's easier to maneuver into the town, maybe now because I'm used to these big buckies. Having driven the Ford Ranger, having driven the GT6 as well, and I will have a video of the GT6 coming up soon. Hopefully I get a video of the current GT6 that we have before we receive that all new GT6 that is already out there in the market in Europe. So we've also got a swivel wheel over here with 2 high and 4-wheel drive, 4 high and 4 low. We've got a lock diff. We've also got what do you call this, hill descent. You've got your traction control on and off. You've got your handbrake on, and as always, I'm gonna give you a tutorial of how to properly park these automated vehicles. I personally believe and feel this is the right way to do it. You put your foot on the brake and you come to a standstill. You do not release the foot off the brake. You put the gear lever into neutral, then pull up the handbrake, and then put it into park, and then release your foot off the brake pedal. That is how it's done, guys. That is just how it's done. Now, speaking in terms of the capacity of the vehicle, in terms of the petrol or diesel, whatever variant that will be there on the market, but this specifically is a diesel. It is a 2-liter diesel, if I'm not mistaken, or a 3-liter diesel, but your full tank will come to 1,980 something rands, which is close to 2,000, because it is an 80-liter capacity. So driving into the vehicle, come on guys, all the bikies of today make you feel like you are up there, you look over everyone. I mean, even the Quantum guys are afraid of these bikies, you know. You've seen them on the freeway when they're driving on the yellow lines. I don't want to say the Quantum guys, but our taxi drivers, you know, our fastest cars in South Africa, when they drive on the yellow line, we've seen multiple bikies trying to close them away, sweeping over to the yellow line, bullying the taxi drivers. So we know what these bikies do now, and they've actually brought up a habit of being on the fast lane. Whether you're in an Amarok, Ford Ranger, GT6, you might just look behind you and see
a big bakkie just flashing its lights and want to move. These bakkies move, guys. These bakkies move. The power that these bakkies produce is insane. You end up forgetting that you're in a bakkie once again. Cool. Well, it's a bit of a hassle to control the climate on the screen. Now you have to pull over to the side to control it very properly, because you might swerve off the road trying to control and operate everything because your attention is focused on the screen. But anyways, we've managed. In terms of financing the vehicle over 5 years, you're looking at an interest rate of 12.5%. That's gonna cost you for 5 years with that interest of 12.5%, 22,000 rands, 22,900 rands to be exact, rather, at VW. And when you opt for this specific model, with also including your petrol, your full tank costing you 2,000 rands, so you doing the maths of the finance as well as the full tank, and then with your own trusted insurance, you might look into close plus minus 25,000 rands per month for cost of ownership on this vehicle. So it is a hefty price to pay. It is a hefty price to pay. The engine of this vehicle produces 190 kilowatts, as shown before, and has 580 newton meters of torque. Therefore, on overboost, it produces 200 kilowatts extra. That means now on overboost, the turbocharge of this engine allows you to have an overboost of a short period of time, so the turbo would be forcing in more air to produce more power for that short period of time. So yeah, and that's just about it about the vehicle, you know. I hope I've covered everything in the video, and that is the end of our video. Please do like the video, comment on the video, share the video so that I can grow the channel, so that I can get more of these vehicles for you, and hopefully can get you the GT6 before we get the all new GT6, as well as the Ford Raptor. The more we like the video, the more we share the video, the more of these bakkies I'm gonna bring onto the channel, guys, and the more I'm gonna bring more exotic cars. I do have a number of exotic cars on my list that I want to put on the channel, but to be honest, to get all those vehicles here, we need the channel to grow. We need the channel to grow, guys. So please share it on your statuses on WhatsApp, share it on your Instagram stories, share it on your Facebook stories, put it on your TikTok. Let them know there's a Shezi TV out there that does car reviews, and I will be pleased to do any review of any vehicle that you guys have in store for me. If you know of people with good cars that you want to see on the channel, bring them along. Let's have some car journalism going on with it. Stay tuned for more episodes. Right now, I'll just give you the glimpse of the drive. Come along for the drive. No noise, just me and you guys. Around Bedford View. I must say the steering wheel is very light, guys. Very, very light. It swivels easily. Look at that. Look at that. It is a start-stop vehicle, so when you get to the robots and you're in stationary mode, it turns off. And then when the light goes green, it turns on again.
must say I do not like the gearbox in this vehicle. The way it changes. The changes are very slow. It's not aggressive. It doesn't give the pull factor. Anyways, I found us a Ford Raptor, the previous gen, that I would like to review. There's a guy right behind us. I'm going to him right now. He might give us his number, he might not. Hopefully he does. Can I speak to you? Let's just see. If he's gonna allow us, okay, maybe the camera. How's it? Maybe he won't allow us to speak to him. Oh, he will.
Why the fuck I keep on sweating like this? Ain't the time to reminisce about shit. Maybe I'm getting too lit. Oh no, I'm just tilted. Leaning on this bar stool. Tripping, thinking about you. Hoping that you'll let me come through. Crazy, you know what I wanna do. Have you been drinking on this Saturday? Like me, I've been kinda fucked up. I know that it's likely you are too. I used to do this shit with you, me and you together. Birds of a feather, we was tilted. Goddamn. I know I'm the man, but I don't know who I am. But I know you understand, though. Feeling kinda tilted. Tilted, I can't even see the